There you go.
All right, thanks. I'm going to call to order the Public Safety Committee meeting for January 18th, 2022. We are live via Zoom. With us today, we have Mayor Derek Slaughter, Chief of the Williamsport Bureau of Police Justin Snyder, myself, John Mackey, Williamsport City Council, Bonnie Katz, City Councilwoman, our City Clerk, Janice Frank, Jason Bolt, the Assistant Police Chief, and Kayla Drummond, the Recreational Director for the City of Williamsport, and Mayor Jeff Cusat. Am I saying that correctly? The Mayor of Hazleton?
Close enough.
Okay. All right, we have one item on the agenda today, and that is we're going to be accepting a donation of a metal detector. So, Mayor, I guess we'll let you explain what's happening here.
Sure. Good morning, I guess, Councilman Mack. Administration, before you have for your consideration.
Can't hear you, Mayor.
Can't hear me? Can you hear me now?
Now we can.
There we go.
Okay. All right. Sorry, I'm on my phone because I was, my computer was acting up, so I apologize. So what you have before you for your consideration is a resolution accepting a donation of a metal detector from the city of Hazleton. Mayor Cusat reached out to various mayors. He had, the city of Hazleton has metal detectors, and he just asked if anyone was interested. This is no charge to the city of Williamsport. And so I did respond to Mayor Cusat that we would be interested in accepting the metal detector as a donation for the city of Williamsport. And so this was reviewed by Solicitor White. And so that's what you have before you via this resolution is to accept this donation. Again, no charge to the city of Williamsport. And Mayor Cusat is here as well, as you noted, Councilman Mackey, if there's any other questions for him or myself. Thank you.
Great, thanks. Yeah, I'll just get started. First of all, Mayor Cusat, thank you very much for the donation. I guess my first question is, I'm assuming is this like a walkthrough style metal detector? And to follow that up, how exactly does the city of Williamsport plan on using this metal detector? Where are we putting it? Who does somebody need to operate this thing on a daily basis? Those would be my three primary questions.
So one, I've been working with Chief Snyder. We don't have a definitive location for it just yet. Obviously we have various options around the city, either with the police department or here in one of our other city-owned buildings. But as of right now, we don't have an exact location for it. As far as somebody manning it, depending on where we put it, if we put it, for example, in front of one of our offices, then somebody would have to most likely be there clearly to man that. If we put it somewhere where there's already maybe a police officer that's there, then we wouldn't have to necessarily have someone else do it. So those are down the line, but we don't have right now. Once we have a location for it, then I can come back before public safety and let folks know exactly where we plan to put it. And I'm sorry, Councilman, what was your third question?
I think you answered it already. It's a walkthrough metal detector. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, it's not a handheld one. It's a walkthrough.
Gotcha.
Walkthrough one that are, somewhat costly. So I figured, if we had discussions about security in the past. And so if there's a donation of one, I kind of wanted to at least accept that, and then we can, have it for future use without having to pay initially for the cost of the metal detector.
Great. Yeah. Councilwoman Katz, do you have anything?
Yes, two questions. Mayor Cusat, is there a reason why you don't have use for this anymore?
One of our large distribution centers has donated, I believe, 8 to 12 of them to the local area. I ended up with 6 of them. So our plan for our city hall, for our city is to put it in our police station to do a preliminary check when a prisoner comes in. So we just make them do a walkthrough. But we only have use for 1. And when we were talking up at our mayor's meeting, there was 6 of us there, and I just kind of threw it out that I had these, and then we discussed it later on, and everybody thought it would be good to have 1 for each municipality, and I felt that that was better than us stockpiling them in the basement and then maybe never using them.
That was really nice of you. Plus, that was also great of this company to purchase these for you. I mean, what a gift. I mean, these are not cheap.
No, they upgraded during COVID when they were closed down. They upgraded and bought newer ones. So they gave me the ones they removed.
Just for the sake of knowing a price, could you give us a price point of what one of these would cost?
I would have no idea. I did see on eBay being like used, they're $7,000-8,000.
That's what I thought, that they were kind of pricey.
Yes,
And
they
now
are.
for our mayor, Mayor Slaughter, where are we going to be able to store this temporarily then?
Right now, we'll probably put it up at Public Works temporarily in the meantime until we find it. Again, I'm working with Chief Snyder. Probably like Mayor Cassatt said, it's probably going to most likely go in public safety somewhere, but we don't have that answer quite yet. We're still working through that.
It's only it's in a box that's the size of a door, maybe 8 inches tall. So it does not take up a lot of space. I have them standing.
Okay.
I have them standing in the hallway right now.
Okay, so see, I'm envisioning something like, when we go through our courthouse or something that size. So,
Well,
okay.
once you put them back together, when you put the pieces together, there's 2 sides, a top, a bottom, it folds out,
Okay,
so they are deconstructed and they just have to be put back together.
fantastic. I think we appreciate this tremendously. Thank you, Mayor.
Welcome.
Does anybody else here in the meeting have anything they'd like to add to this item? If not, does anybody have anything else they would like to discuss at today's public safety meeting?
Let's take a vote, John.
A vote. Well, yeah, that's going to be my next question for the season's chair there. We only have 2 council members here. Are we able to still pass this along
Yep.
with a positive recommendation?
Yes.
Okay.
I
So I
make a
get a-
motion that we pass this on to the full body of council with a positive recommendation.
Great. Thank you. I second that.